time has finally come, ladies and gentlemen, the end of an era. Episode 500 of Naruto Shippuden is the final episode of the series, detailing the wedding between Naruto and Hinata, and establishing the strong relationships that Naruto has made with all of his friends, and yes, his family. It is bittersweet, to say the least, to actually watch the final episode of Naruto Shippuden. I honestly didn't think this day would ever come, especially considering that the manga ended years ago, and we've gotten tons of extra material at the very end of the series. I mean, really, the story of Naruto ended months ago with the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, and they could have ended it right there. But these last couple arcs of the series, in particular this final one right here, was made for the most hardcore Naruto fans, and in that sense, I don't think it disappointed. Was the final episode of the series everything I was hoping for? Not exactly, but it was still a very watchable episode with some fantastic production value, and a few moments that I honestly believe are going to bring people to their tears. Case in point, Haruka. Haruka is one of those characters who never really played that big of a role in the main story of the series. He basically bookends the entire Naruto story, with him being the first person to recognize Naruto as a human being and not as some sort of weird vessel for a demonic entity. And at the very end of the series, he ends up becoming very important as well. So important to the point where Naruto actually confronts him in this episode and asks Haruka to be his father at the wedding, to be recognized as his actual family member. And I'll be damned if that moment didn't actually make me shed a tear or two. It was so perfect the way that it was handled, because at first Haruka was completely annoyed with Naruto about how nonchalant he was about not worrying about the wedding and being with Hinata. He just wanted to go and hang out with his best buddy and have some ramen. It was only until Naruto actually mentioned that to Haruka that he realized how important this was, and how he was going to play such a central role in this wedding, and now he doesn't have to worry about creating a message for him anymore. It's a lot of weight lifted off of his shoulders, and it's also sort of like reaffirmed his actual position of being a teacher to all of these young shinobi, and it shows how influential Haruka can be. Haruka really is the glue that holds a lot of these characters together, as not only was he the teacher of Naruto, but the teacher of all of his friends as well. It's a really touching moment, and I think it was handled well, especially the scene where they're both hanging out at night. Just the overall look of everything just looked absolutely beautiful, and it just felt right. Especially the way the episode actually opened up when they have a callback to the original opening of the series, with the character of Mizuki, who stole the scroll and was going up against Naruto and trying to make him seem like he was a bad guy. It was just a really great juxtaposition, and in many ways, I do love how the series opens with that and sort of ends again with the relationship between Haruka and Naruto, starting out as basically just sort of like a brother thing, but with Naruto actually accepting Haruka as his father is just touching. It's wonderful. I absolutely love it. There are some people I do feel that might have a little bit of a problem with it, like, why didn't he ask Kakashi to do this? I mean, in many ways, he's had a lot more screen time with Naruto, and we honestly haven't seen that much with Haruka, especially in the middle portions of the series. Like I said, I think Haruka's story sort of bookends all of the entire Naruto anime series up to this point. But still, it is a really great moment. And if anything, this episode is basically a last... And if anything, this episode was sort of an excuse to see all of our favorite And if anything, this final episode was sort of the perfect time... And if anything, this final episode was sort of like the last chance to actually spend some time with some of our favorite characters before we move on to the Boruto series. We get to see them for all of their fantastic quirks and a lot of moments where they get to actually pair up with each other, like Temari and Shikamaru, or Sai and Ino, and even that great scene where Sasuke decides not to attend the wedding, but sends one of his personal hawks down to say congratulations to Sakura and let everybody know that no, he's not there, but he is proud of his friend Naruto for getting married. Even Rock Lee and Guy continue to do what they do best, which is empower themselves with the power of youth. Frankly, guys, it's just an episode that just makes me feel happy, and the fact that it had good animation and artwork makes it all the more better. What is kind of missing from the final episode of the series is Naruto. He's barely in the episode at all. He only really appears at the very end of this episode when both Naruto and Hinata are looking out and they get to see the monuments of the Hokages. They're both dressed in their best in their kimonos and they just look great. It's such a great and touching moment to see these characters start out as these children and grow up, form a relationship with each other, truly fall in love with one another, and I feel great for Hinata as well. And it's weird saying that I feel great for her because, of course, she's a fictional character, but like I said, I've spent so much time with these characters that they do feel like actual friends to me. The episode actually ends with both Naruto and Hinata walking out to their wedding as it all just cuts to white. I kind of wanted to see the ceremony, personally. I wanted to see that final moment when Naruto and Hinata would kiss each other. I wanted to see everybody celebrating at the end of the wedding. I wanted to see Rock Lee cutting it up on the dance floor. I just thought that it would have been something that was really great. But still, it still managed to be something of a satisfying ending, if not a contentious one. I have a feeling that a lot of fans of the series are not going to like the fact that the final chapter of Naruto was not adapted at all. In fact, they sort of ignore it entirely, and I have to admit I was a little annoyed by that as well, but considering a lot of that has to do with the next portion of the series, which is going to introduce the character of Boruto, the son of Naruto and Hinata, I have a feeling they're probably going to pick that up in the next series. Or maybe they're just going to leave it as a friggin' manga-only thing. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. What I will say is, this was a really nice finale to the end of Naruto Shippuden before we transition over to the Boruto series. And the good news is you're not going to have to wait very long. I think it's only about 2 weeks away. So in many ways, the Naruto series is not ending, it's just transitioning to the next portion of the story, which is going to involve a massive time skip with some brand new characters being introduced, with Naruto taking on the grand position of Hokage of Konoha Village. I also really loved the ending of this episode as well, which was basically just a collection of fan art from fans of the series, as well as a lot of shots of going into the Hokage's office with one final glimpse of Naruto becoming the Hokage, and getting to see our favorite characters the way they appeared at the very beginning of the series. So, what's the rundown on the final episode of Naruto Shippuden? It is weird to say that. The final episode of Naruto Shippuden. I can't believe it's actually happening. I've been reviewing this series for years. Before I was reviewing it, I've been watching it for a long time. Hell, I've been a fan of the Naruto anime franchise since 2003. This is a series that has been with me for most of my life. And I have to thank Naruto for something very important. I was always kind of a big fan of anime when I was younger, but there was this period in high school where I sort of just gave it up. I was disenchanted with it. I just didn't really care anymore. And towards the end of my high school career, as I was moving into college, I started to check out this Naruto series. And it sort of reinvigorated my love into anime and manga. So I really have to thank Naruto for expanding my anime horizons and sort of getting me back on that horse. And it's a series that I'm always going to hold really near and dear to my heart. It's something that means a lot to me personally, and that's weird to say because it's basically just a cartoon series, but I really do love it. It has been so important to me, and it's actually had a lot of influence on me as well. It's greatly increased my confidence in ways that I honestly just cannot simply describe. It's allowed me to make a lot of new friends that I thought that I would never make. And it's just such an influential and great series. Not just the action. That's not really the thing that I think defines Naruto. And don't get me wrong, the action in this series is fantastic. It is a battle manga after all. But really the greatest strength of the series are its characters and the amount of influence they have, especially Naruto himself, who manages to break barriers constantly, to constantly just show that no matter how bad things are, no matter how dark things can get, as long as you continue to move forward and look for that light, you'll be able to accomplish just about anything. I know this sounds like an after-school special and incredibly cheesy, but unlike something like Dragon Ball Z or One Piece, The Naruto series is about overcoming the odds. The beginning of Naruto was an underdog story. It was all about Naruto just being recognized by his friends and not being seen as just another piece of gutter trash. And you really get to see that come to fruition in this episode, as the entire village is basically in attendance for his wedding. I love the shot of Konoha Village where everything's real quiet. You don't see anything. You just see the wind rustling through the streets, the cherry blossoms falling in the sky. Everyone is going to Naruto's wedding. Everyone that he's influenced, all of his friends, the people that he saved, hell, even the Ichiraku ramen guy is there. It's just a complete and total package of awesomeness. And it makes me appreciate the fact that I've been able to be a part of this franchise, not only as a fan, but being able to review it for you guys as well, and getting to hear all of your amazing opinions of the series, the things that you loved, the things that you hated. I've loved experiencing this moment with you guys, and frankly, I can't put it into words. It's frankly been an absolute honor to do this with you guys, and for everyone that's been watching these reviews since I've been starting them, I can't thank you enough. You guys have pushed me forward to do this. You know, there's a lot of competition on YouTube when it comes to, like, getting a lot of views for anime reviews, and we're still, I think, one of the lowest rated channels in terms of getting views and everything, and that's why I appreciate you guys so much. All of my subscribers, every single one, every single comment has meant so much to me and has allowed me to improve my content as well as my life as well. And it has been a distinct pleasure to review this series for you guys. I can't make that clear enough. And it's not even over. The Boruto series is about to begin, and you can bet your ass that I'll be there to review every single episode for you guys, to share my thoughts, the things that I love, the things that I hate. I just love to share my love of this series with you guys, and thank you again for checking those out. If any of you want to see my previous reviews of Naruto Shippuden, make sure to check out the YouTube page because I have a couple of playlists. It's divided into part 1 and part 2. There's that many reviews. Make sure to check them out. I've also done reviews of the Naruto Shippuden movies, which I know that I promised to do all of those movie reviews, and I have not completed it yet. We made it to the Naruto Shippuden movies, and we got through a couple of them, but there's still a few more that we need to get to. I haven't reviewed the Boruto movie yet. It even comes out on Blu-ray and DVD next week, which I will be picking up. But just know that I am also a very busy man. For those who don't know, I work for a production company, and I do a lot of traveling. Hell, this review that I'm doing right now, I'm recording this at 1 in the morning. I just got off of a plane like an hour ago from New Orleans. I'm tired as shit, but I didn't want to wait. I wanted to do this review because it is fresh in my mind. I just got done watching the episode, and frankly, I think it was a great conclusion to the series, which any Naruto fan should definitely check out. Guys, this was a great finisher to the series. It wasn't exactly what I was wanting, and I really wanted to see the final manga chapter. That being said, everything that was here was pretty solid. It had great, damn near movie quality animation the entire time, great visual cues, the image of Naruto and Hinata next to each other walking into the white light ending the series just feels right. I'm giving this episode right here a solid 4 out of 5. Check it out, Naruto fans. If any of you did watch this episode, please tell me what you thought about it in the comment section below. If you liked it, if you did not like it, how was your experience with the Naruto Shippuden anime series? What are your favorite moments, favorite episodes, favorite characters? What do you hope to see from the future of the franchise in the brand new Boruto anime and manga series? And please, make sure to subscribe to the channel for all things Naruto and Boruto related. Leave me a comment or two about the series or the finale. I'd love to chat with you guys about it. And of course, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay dandy, baby!